Hello and welcome to the Lawn Care Grow Show. My name is Mark Lamberth. I'm your host. Today I'm speaking with Christopher Cortez at Cortez Lawn Care in San Antonio, Texas. Christopher, thanks so much for being with us today.
All right, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, so we've done some research. Excited to hear the story. I'd love to start just by hearing what services you provide for your customers in San Antonio.
Absolutely. So we provide general lawn care, basic cutting, mowing, edging, but it expands also to we have pressure washing, full landscape if you want to, do xeriscape, tree trimming, concrete, fences. We do commercial, we do residential, a little bit of everything. We have a fleet of trucks, trailers, everything to handle acres all the way to a tiny little house. So.
Amazing. And so when you say commercial and residential, I mean, there's commercial and residential sort of lawn care landscaping. You're not talking about commercial residential construction.
Not full on construction, but
Mhm.
say on a new build, we will go in there. We will plant, trees, plants, lay sod, level out the ground. A lot of people now they like to do xeriscape just because it's easier. You don't have to water. There's not a lot of maintenance, so we can do that as well. This was our first year. We expanded more into our commercial properties. We started doing. We put in handicap signs as well onto the concrete, started painting parking lots as well, striping lots as well. So just a little bit of everything. One thing I learned is you can't, you gotta, offer more services. And if a customer asks, you gotta figure out how you can, accommodate them. So it can't be a
Love
one
that.
trick pony. Yeah.
And so hardscaping, laying stone, outdoor fireplaces. I mean, you guys are up for all that, huh?
Correct. Yep. Well, whatever you can think of.
Okay. Awesome. How many people do you have on the team right now?
So right now, including myself, we have six. So I have some guys that are just mainly for the commercial properties that we handle. And then I have some that work primarily with me. What I like to do is before we start a job, I myself and the manager go out and we'll survey, we'll work it. That way we know exactly how much time it takes. And then after that, we send out the other guys so that I can get a feel for it. I know how long it takes so we can get better at bidding. And I know, to build a better infrastructure we can get the time down. So certain guys will be doing trees, certain guys will be doing straight up lawn care. And then, just depends on what we have that day. But for the most part, they're mainly doing the commercial upkeep for the properties. So,
Okay. When you are doing kind of estimating and you go out into a project and you're going to, you have a lot of different work to be done. I mean, maybe you're going to do some concrete work, you're going to do some, tree trimming work, some new planting, some lawn care. How do you go out and create a really thorough estimate of what that's all going to cost? Do you actually go out with a checklist? I mean, do you have some kind of software? Is this just knowledge that you guys have in your head? You go out with, your lead on your team and he just knows and said, look, the tree trimming over here is going to take 45 minutes. How do you kind of build that out so that it's accurate?
well, that's a good question. Well, I mean, when I was 18, I was an iron worker. I've been around construction almost my whole life. So I kind of get, a better idea, but I always go in person. I take my measuring wheel. If it's something that, like we have a guy who does masonry, he's been doing it for 20 years. If it's a masonry job, he's going to come out because he knows better. Or if it's
Mhm.
sprinklers or irrigation, I have a sprinkler guy. He comes out with me too. Strictly landscaping, I go out there. I'll look at the trees. I'll let you know, okay, this is going to be about, we're going to have to do 3 hauls to the dump site. So I can calculate that. I know more or less how long it's going to take for the grass. Just from the experience, I know more or less how much it's going to cost. And I use the app Joist and I put everything into the bid, break everything down and able to send them off, a professional looking bid with our seal and our signature and all that. But it's pretty much, I always go in person because people sometimes they want to send photos like, hey, can you do this? And seeing it in person on a photo is a much different thing. So I always say, like,
Mm.
I need to see it in person. That way, we're on the same page. I can't tell, I don't like giving prices either. I can give you more or less a ballpark because
Uh-huh.
until I see it, I don't really know what I'm looking at. So, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's
Gotcha.
got to be visual.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in business here?
So we're going on our fourth year already.
Okay.
So next year is a 5-year anniversary. So that's pretty exciting. I
Amazing.
know. I didn't even think I'd make it past 6 months, to be honest with you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because it's a very slippery slope. But yeah, 5 years solo now, and then like I said, we branched off. We have employees. We have multiple commercial contracts. We've built a clientele over the years. So yeah.
That's fantastic, Christopher. So, looking ahead, what is in the future for you guys? Do you think you're going to keep kind of growing Cortez? I mean, you guys had a nice kind of place leveled off where you're at right now with the six, team members.
Yeah.
What are your future plans?
To take over the world. I mean, yeah, to just keep growing every day. That's the plan,
Uh huh.
to I never saw it getting this big and taking it this far. So it's like, well, how far can we go? How
Uh
can
huh.
we keep going? Like I remember when I was starting, I was like, I'll be glad if I just get a couple residentials. And then I got commercial contracts and I got bigger commercial contracts. And then I was like, oh wow, so this thing works. So I'm just every day to get as much as possible. I want like all the grass in San Antonio to everyone to know that Cortez Lawn Care cuts all the grass. I know
Oh,
that's
that's
almost
fantastic.
impossible, but it's just the sky's the limit. Just keep going.
That's
Why stop?
beautiful. If you were starting the business today, and you've only been in business for 4 years, you've got an amazing business so far. So I mean, this is maybe even reflecting back on what happened 4 years ago. If you were starting the business today and you needed to go out and get your first, 10 to 20 accounts, what would you do?
Get on Google. Google.
Get on
Uh,
Google.
yeah, get on Google. Get on Google. You use social media and everything to your advantage. No, I'll tell you this. Nobody likes for you to go bang on their door at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You know,
Huh?
a lot of people they work at night. One time I tried doing that and a woman came, she was like, "You woke up my baby." Like, "Ooh." So,
Oh no.
yeah, that was it. So after that, I bought door hangers and
Uh
I would
huh.
put door hangers, but once I got on Google and I put my business out there, that's when people started calling me. I didn't have to call people anymore. So it had, Google did the work for me. So that's what I say, get on Google, get on Nextdoor, all that. It's you can't expect to go door to door and do word of mouth, because
Hmm.
people have their own. Yeah, like what's the first thing if you want to get a pizza or you want to go to a restaurant somewhere? What do you get on? You get on Google.
Go look it up on Google. Sure.
Exactly. If I hope you found me on Google. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We did find you on
Okay.
Google.
Well, there you go. See.
Yeah. And related to that here, Christopher, I'm curious. I mean, part of how we found you on Google is because you're so highly rated, right? And you've got so many great 5-star reviews. Can you boil down your magic on getting so many reviews into a nutshell? I mean, obviously, it's taking care of your customers. I mean, how have you gotten so highly rated in the community doing such good work?
Well, at first I would ask people to give me reviews, and honestly, a lot of time, like they would just forget. So I stopped asking. It was just over time, they just would give me reviews. I try to be punctual. Here's the one thing about this business that where everyone messes up, they don't answer the phone. So
Huh?
one thing I've learned is this business, you can't afford to miss a phone call. How do I
Uh huh.
know this next phone call isn't going to be the regional manager for all the targets in San Antonio?
Interesting. Right.
So you
Okay.
pick up that phone, call them back or something. So call them back, try to be transparent as possible. I'll be there at this time. I can do it for this, get it done real quick, make it real easy. And they ask for how do you accept payment? I was like, I have all forms of payment. Some people only want cash, all this and that. I just try to make it as easy as possible. I go, if you're not home, leave it unlocked. I send you photos and they give me the reviews. So, but I
Huh?
just make it real,
Amazing.
real easy. I know everyone's busy, so you don't want have to worry about this. We take all the legwork out. I'll just tell you, hey, I'm here. I got it done. Here's the photos. That's it. So I don't really. Sometimes I'll ask for a review, but honestly, I mean, we have so many accounts. We need to go to the next one. So
That's great. Fantastic. Well, if folks are in the San Antonio area looking for a great lawn care company to work with, what are the best ways to get in touch with you?
you can get on Google. Just Google Cortez Lawn Care LLC. You can call 210-367-0411. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Nextdoor. I'm sure a lot of people tell me, I mean, we have landscaping trucks that have the logos blasted all over. It's hard to miss. Everyone will say, like, oh, I saw your truck today. Like, well, I wasn't in it, but I mean, I'm good. It's on the road.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the best way. I mean, my phone, from the moment I wake up, it starts vibrating all the way to the end of the day. It
Oh man, I believe it.
it's not a bad thing. So
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
So
Great. Well, Christopher, thank you so much for coming on the show today and sharing your experience with running Cortez.
all right, I appreciate you having me. Thanks a lot.